never a cover charge. And now, sit back and enjoy another edition of KZSU's Wednesday Night Vibe.
Yes, kids, what's happening? Big Chief here with you. KZSU Stanford down here in the basement studios. We got some special guests tonight. Double Zombie had to, unfortunately, cancel. They broke up or something. So we got A.B.S. in the studio filling in. Gonna do some hip hop for you for a little while. How you doing in there?
Doing good. What's happening, Big Chief?
Doing awesome, doing awesome. Glad you could come down and fill in the spot.
Big shout out to Double Zombie. What's up, Bridget?
So what are we gonna start off with tonight?
So we're just gonna start it off like this.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Wachovia Center in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Please join me in welcoming to the stage for his last public appearance, a man who has helped shape rap music from the underground up, A.B.S.
I'm on the mic again. They're excited, I see it in their face. Last time before I finally disappear without a trace. Aggression flows in my veins, I bleed through a pen. So much right in my hands, they're having spasms again. Ask myself, are my fans really worth the effort? Well, here's your answer, this is my last lecture. I'm the dealer, players always want me to bust. I would if I could, but I'm caught in the sawdust. Get it? Oh, forget it, you're way behind. I'm like a kid with the clock, how I play with time. Don't you dudes gotta, why you stay on mine? Got so many offers, don't know what to sign. I'm bored on my grind, skating on thin ice. Roll the dice, don't ever make the same mistake twice. We gotta build for the future, learn from the past. Enough lectures, forget it. Yo, this'll be my last.
It's wonderful to be here. What Indira didn't tell you is that this lecture series used to be called The Last Lecture. If you had one last lecture to give before you died, what would it be?
It's some feel-good ish. Feel me on this. A.B.S. last brain, skull neck, Johnny Pump. Let's go. Seemed like yesterday I stumbled home from the bar. Now I'm putting baby on board, magnets on my car. Karma said it was time to pay the piper, but it seems like nothing really even changed with the diapers. What's the world come to when your man's a dad? Moved to fatherhood, and I didn't have a map, but as life changed, I just learned to adapt. And even if I could, I wouldn't take it all back. He was laying in the plastic bubble we could see through. A long week with my son, in the end I see you. Can't help but to think, damn, I'm getting older, and now I got another reason for getting sober. But I'm not, hot habits are getting colder, and I got the weight of a family sitting on my shoulders. Sometimes stuck between a hard place and a boulder. Life is just a game till that game is over. Yeah, it's sad but true. All that stuff I used to love, now I'm off that. That ish'll get you hooked just like a bra strap. Everything you saved up, it could cost that. Like you opened up life's window and tossed that. Your priorities suddenly flip real quick. Wake up one day with the wife and the kid. As your life gets longer, you learn to live, and you get something back when you learn to give. How many steps does it take to be over the hill? Time still continues if you're still standing still. Now I understand what my parents felt in the past when they said us kids grow up way too fast. Now you know you're getting older when your kids get older too, and all the stuff you put your parents through is coming back to you. Time sands quicksand if you stay in one place. Age is just a number till you start to act your age. This A.B.S. coming to you live on KZSU 90.1 FM. Yeah, it's sad but true.
Yes, A.B.S. in the house.
What's happening?
So I guess I can just start off right off the beginning. What's the A.B.S. stand for?
Since there's no cursing allowed, I will just say the A stands for all and the B stands for bad.
I think all the smart kids at Stanford could figure out what the real meaning is, huh?
Well educated.
Yeah. A couple of them are anyways.
Yeah, right?
Yeah, so where are you hailing from?
So I'm originally from the great city of Philadelphia. I came out here about 10 years ago, followed some family, visited, and just never went back, to be honest. Well, actually, I've been back, but, never moved back.
Right.
I came out here and, you're surrounded by water. You got mountains.
Got everything.
You got everything you need.
Yeah. So you're living up in the city.
So now I live in San Francisco, been there for the past 10 years.
Nice.
Yeah, it's a good spot.
Yeah. How long you been writing rhymes?
So I've been writing rhymes as long as I can remember. It's just, at what level did I start taking it serious is a real question. And I guess that would be maybe 2001, around there. So now I'm about 5 albums deep. And, you could say I'm taking it seriously.
Yeah, definitely. Anything new in the works?
Right now I got a new album, which is a best of, called The Toast, that you can find on iTunes and Napster and Rhapsody and all digital stores. And that's just basically, the best of the last 5 albums that I did solo. Nice.
What about a website?
A website, anybody listening out there, if you're on your computer listening, go open up a new browser, go to absmusic.net, and that'll take you to my site, my destination site, where you can find videos, you can find, other music, you can find links to ringtones, whatever you need.
Nice. Any shows coming up or anything?
Actually, January 15th, I'm starting the Asian tour. I'm going to Taipei, Taiwan, Ni Hao.
Nice.
So a spot called Barcode. So anybody that's in Taiwan that's listening right now, come and see me. and tell me you heard me here. I'll have something for you.
There you go. So what are we going to hear? What are you going to do next?
So I figured we'd break into the next song. It's called 006. And I recently learned that this was produced by a 14-year-old.
Oh.
It was passed off to me from my friend Big Joe in the Netherlands. And it's by a guy named Yimmy. And, he gave me this beat, and I'll show you what I did to it. Stand by.
Hello, 006. We need your help. There's a woman who stole a microchip. She's from the East, and our intelligence tells us it will be in her bra. This chip is very important to the existence of mankind. So good luck, 006. Oh yeah, your code name is...
It's a hush-hush international affair, and the microchip's hidden in the woman's brassiere. That's the only thing that I really heard clear before the phone cut out. Dial tone in my ear. I'm at the engagement, no one knows I'm an agent. There's about 40 women here, half are Asian. Microchip's somewhere here for the taking. Problem is, I have no idea who I'm chasing. So she's from the East, could be a Philly girl, or maybe meant Far East across the world. All I keep hearing in my head is this:
006, get the microchip.
All I keep hearing in my head is this:
006, get the microchip.
All I keep hearing in my head is this:
006, get the microchip.
All I keep hearing in my head is this:
006, get the microchip.
All I keep hearing in my head is this:
006, get the microchip.
006 is back in the mix, and I got confidence I can get this chip. Gotta open up sets and talk to chicks, but to get inside a bra I gotta see some. It's Christmas time, so I let my balls jingle. Walk around the party with the drink and mingle. Gotta get that chip in my mouth like Pringles. I'm married, but I gotta make them think I'm single. 2 hours later and I'm like, aw-ish. Talk to every chick and I got no chip. People start to leave, I ran out of time, and now this chip's about to ruin mankind. All I keep hearing in my head is this:
006, get the microchip.
All I keep hearing in my head is this:
006, get the microchip.
All I keep hearing in my head is this:
006, get the microchip.
All I keep hearing in my head is this:
006, get the microchip.
I headed home, failed my mission, and now the world's safety's in a bad position. Tiptoed into the bedroom so the wife won't wake up. Go to kiss her head and see she's wearing her makeup. Look close, she's naked from the waist up, and on the nightstand is a parking pay stub. What the? Yo, where's she been? I go onto her phone to see if she called friends. The last text message, can't believe what I saw. It said keep the microchip inside your bra. I reached fast, then I went for my gat. That's when I felt the barrel of the gun in my back. Johnny Pump. Step outside, look at the dark clouds. Any minute now, it's about to come down. When it hits, we're sitting in the warpath. Torrential downpours reported in the forecast. Before you know it, the streets are slick. It's just a mist now, but it's picking up real quick. People always try and hide from the rain, but I look up at the sky and just let it hit my face. Clear my mind, stare up into space, try and cup my hand, see if I can get a taste. Problems are like troubles that burst your bubbles. Some are still around after the rain like puddles. Some stay and they refuse to go away and don't get resolved till the next clear day. You gotta wear a smile if the sky turns gray and step out from the umbrella. Ella, Ella, A. Take it back to when it played, when it poured, flowing out in the streets, forget staying indoors. A different way of trying to get a girl wet, push each other in the puddle, seeing who falls next. I saw the lightning, heard the thunder boom, but I gotta use the rest of these water balloons. Kids gather together in a couple platoons to do things we can't do cause we're too consumed. We're not absorbent, but we're not immune. While kids these days grow up so soon, it's not long before the childhood just stops and you use an umbrella to block the raindrops. Since when is rain as annoying as name drops? I guess storms don't stay in the same spots. You gotta wear a smile on a rainy day and step out from your umbrella. Ella, Ella, A.
You're going to be seeing thunderstorms heading your way in the next 12 to 24 hours. So make sure you have an umbrella even into the workday on Thursday. You're gonna need it.
Remember that?
But we do see the precipitation is going to be dying out for Thursday afternoon and into the evening. For your Friday, predominantly sunny conditions.
Yes, A.B.S. live in the studio, KZSU, Stanford 90.1 on your FM dial, or worldwide online. Just go to kzsu.stanford.edu. So, one more time with the website.
You can hit me up at absmusic.net. And everybody listening right now, if you show a receipt of your recent purchase of one of my albums, I'll hit you off with a T-shirt. So, you know, you can look right when you're walking around campus.
Yeah, there you go.
And tell them Big Chief sent you.
That's right. And I'll send you some dirty socks.
Yeah, exactly. Hey, Chief, man, I forgot to mention that the director for my new music video is in studio with us, Pita. Pita also hails from San Francisco. You know, I just wanted to talk about this new music video we're doing for that song Older, the second song that I performed. This was a crazy music video. We got a hold of a Ferrari. So I'm driving around with this guy on, what were we on, 101? Driving with this guy on 101, doing what we do when we drive, not paying attention. Man, to almost crash in a $300,000 car with this guy next to me, that's probably the last thing I want to do in the world.
Yeah.
But, Pita, how'd you come up with the concept for this video?
Oh, well, it comes from about 3 years of straight movie watching, I think. A couple hours a day, every day. Filter that stuff through, and it all comes out.
Yeah, but you had, like, locations scouted. Like, I told you I wanted to do this video, and, you know, this song, Older, is a really deep song to me. I just, you know, I'm a married man. I just had a kid 5 months ago.
Congratulations.
Oh, thanks. Thanks, Big Chief. You know, 6 months is Christmas Day. So not only is it a holiday, it's like a special day for my family. But back on topic, I mean, this song is like, this is a deep song. This isn't the kind of stuff you hear on radio these days. You know, most of the stuff that you hear on radio is like chorus-driven, you know, these club songs where really the only thing people remember is the hook. And this song, it's got a built-in hook, obviously, that people already know. But, you know, I just want people to feel the lyrics on this one. And, you know, when I played that song for you, you just, like, immediately had locations in mind. Like, why did you choose the spots that you chose?
Yeah, well, we have such a beautiful city in San Francisco, and the landscape lends itself, I think, to a sort of family and community. So I think your song just sort of that's what I thought of first, was all the people we know in San Francisco, all the communities, and you know, the families that are there. it's really lovely. It's a lovely thing to live in this city, and I think that song brings that out, expresses that.
What are some of the locations you guys shot at?
Well, we shot across the bridge to the north of the city a bit, looking back on the city. Shot up in the hills. We did some stuff on the roof of a building in the Richmond, which is some pretty nice stuff. We have a studio as well, so we shot some studio stuff. We're bringing a couple different things to it, but we've been shooting multiple videos at the same time, so we have some a lot of good footage. Yeah.
Is the video complete yet, or is it still in the process?
This one we still need to get a couple more pickup shots, and but then we just need to cut it together a little bit tighter, and
they'll be able to find it on YouTube and on your webpage and all that.
Yeah. But one thing you forgot to mention is we're getting all the family shots. So big shout out to my wife Amy and my son the Baron, because those are going to be some fun shots. That's the stuff when you're going to come to the house, my wife's going to cook something for you. We're going to get into some like Wii or something like that, and like before you know it, we're going to come up with the ideas the normal way that we do, by putting something in the air.
Oh yeah. Your house is always very warm, very warm. Yeah, we the family shots I think are great, because that's the world you're moving through as well. You know, it's that's your vision, that's your beauty. You take that with you and everywhere you go. So yeah, we're gonna include some of that. I don't know, get your boy on there.
Yeah, we just took him to see Santa Claus at the mall.
Oh, nice.
This was my first Santa Claus experience. And I watch movies like Bad Santa. That kind of sticks in my mind. And
Santa's kind of creepy at the mall.
Oh, man. I mean, if I was a kid and I'm sitting on a guy's lap that looks like that, number one, I'm sitting on a guy's lap, I'm going to cry. But number two, you're sitting on a guy's lap that looks like that. I mean, man, that's enough to make an adult cry.
Years ago, I was the Easter Bunny at a mall.
Oh, yeah? How'd you get that gig?
I just added some ad in the paper stuff. It was actually one of my favorite jobs I ever had.
Did it get hot in the suit?
Oh, it got really hot.
Was this in the summertime?
Easter.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense. April.
Yeah. And
that's probably one of the dumber questions I've ever asked. You can tell why you're on that side of the glass and I'm on this side.
It took me a second to think about it. When is that? But yeah, it's kind of it's a one-time deal.
Right.
So you got any collaborations coming up or anything?
Yeah, actually, I'm going to get to this cut that I recorded for my last album before the best of, Loma Prieta. And this is actually produced by a Grammy Award-winning producer, Rockweiler, who's, he's notorious for making that Lady Marmalade, all these huge radio hits. And, I was signed to a label called Johnny Pump, where he was the co-founder with Ika Don, who's Redman's protege. So that's how I came together with him to do this track. And the feature on this track is Dollarmentary. So he's got some stuff coming up. He's putting together this mixtape that I'm heading up called My Favorite White Boy Mixtape, and that's also hosted by Redman. So there's going to be some big names on that, so I'm really looking forward to that collaboration. But if we got a minute, we can get into this song.
Let's do it.
What track is that here? What do you think?
3.
Good guess. I don't know. But anyways, this is called Bite the Bullet, A.B.S. featuring Dollarmentary, produced by Rockweiler. Check it out.
Yeah, I like that beat. Yeah. This radish was nothing, dog. I hustle for real. I could give it to you hard, soft, weed or pills. Hop in a V and pill. I don't need no deal. Yo, these rap wannabes don't want it with me. You wanna be a thug? Get blood on your dungarees. When my buzz up, I'ma charge about 100 G's for one verse and spit the same ish overseas. The guns I pull out, the government officials, so the 357 hit like a Scud missile. Astronaut spaced out, we clear the place out. Pass Detroit with the Glock, I blow your face out. Wash it ends up, but can't get the hate out. Feds on a watch, my block is staked out. Dig a hole in the floor just to get the safe out. Jammed up handcuffs and duct tape mouse. Flipped up mattress and turned up couch. Rather bite the bullet than bite my tongue. Rather fight than run, come back like my gun. Yo, the rap game phony like soaps on TV. Everybody hustle, coke, smoke, weed, pop. Rather bite the bullet than bite my tongue. Rather fight than run, come back, light my gun. Yo, this rap game phony, like soaps on TV. Everybody hustle, coke, smoke, weed, pop, weed.
I'm twice as blunted. You can call me Double Dutch. Always on the hunt for a couple supple bubble butts. Turn the bottle up till my hand is wet. Keep pouring. I walk with a buzz and a woody, like Toy Story. I don't breathe. I smoke weed and drink 40s. Leave families mourning when the kids don't wake up in the morning. People call me a lot-ish, but never said I'm boring. Got money in the walls and diamonds in the flooring. And in the top of the toilet, I keep a deuce. It sits in the puddle. Yo, this waterproof. People try to start beef as if they're slaughter-proof. Their last name drops in obituary articles. I run these streets, 19th Ave, represent the same place where your face and teeth met cement. Superman these hoes in a phone booth, the park bench, and catch a bullet in my teeth like a fleet of Clark Kent.
Rather bite the bullet than bite my tongue. Rather fight than run, come back, light my gun. Yo, this rap game phony, like soaps on TV. Everybody hustle, coke, smoke, weed, pop, eat. Rather bite the bullet than bite my tongue. Rather fight than run, come back, light my gun. Yo, this rap game phony, like soaps on TV. Everybody hustle, coke, smoke, weed, pop, eat.
Ah, nice. Some A.B.S. for your live. KZSU Stanford, 90.1 on the FM dial. Worldwide, kzsu.stanford.edu. Just go online and listen live. So, got some more tracks?
Yeah, we got some more tracks. If we got a sec, I wanted to talk about this other video since we were on the topic of videos before this. We played that last track. People sitting at home, that extra browser now, open up a new tab or a second browser, and now go to youtube.com/Skullneck Records, SKULLNECKRECORDS, Skullneck Records, and you can check out this video called High Life. We shot that in Paris, in New York City, at the world famous Chelsea Hotel.
Nice.
So that was a crazy.
When did you do that?
What's that? I'm sorry.
When did you do that?
We did that January of last year, so it's almost up on a year now. Yeah, that was a crazy video.
Did you go there just to do the video, or were you there for?
You know, believe it or not, I actually was on a job, working for my friend that's putting together a movie. He put together a film that wound up being on the History Channel called I Know What I Saw, and it was about UFOs. Oh, wow. So we were traveling all over the world doing that, and just being in the video business, we were like, let's make a video. We planned on it. Every place we went, we had storyboards, shot it all out, and like the craziest part of Paris is there's all these street performers that just became part of the video.
Nice.
It's undeniable to keep them out.
Right.
And that was like that was a trip.
Awesome.
Yeah. So I guess the next song I'd like to play is it's called So Cool, and anybody that knows me, they know I'm so cool. So it's pretty much like an autobiography. But this song's called So Cool. You might hear a voice call of Andrew Dice Clay on this one. And, it's hard to keep Dice on the radio because that guy doesn't hold back.
Seriously.
So, shout out to Dice, man.
Hey, John, take over your seat.
Bounce to that ish. It's official Skullneck business. Please step behind the line. Let's go. It's A.B.S. and I'm back like Repo. Homeboys I'm hanging with got more hammers than Home Depot. But really, I'm the ace, they say that I'm fast. Split second, I erase you from your waist to your calves. Oh, everything I got, they want it. That's why I got them all walking home on their stomachs. You heard to break me, it's not that easy. Perhaps my reputation precedes me, and they don't give a fuck about a CD. They just know they're supposed to run away when they see me. Talk of the town like MJ was in DC. You're giving BJs to VJs on MTV. I keep these MCs weak in the knees. No GPS sees me this deep in the streets. The top dog, I'm never meeting defeat. How can I be so cool putting heat to these beats? I'm so cool like ice. Don't ice, I'm the Andrew Dice, motherfucker. Life passes as we get older, but I still got the iceberg shoulders. I'm so cool like ice.
motherfucker so nice, motherfucker, Andrew Dice, motherfucker. Life's past as we get older, but I still got the iceberg shoulders. Yo, I was that kid that you knew back in school. Mom packed me a lunch and I packed a tool. In college always had packs to move. Drop knowledge whenever there was an act to bruise. I got the attitude like there's something to prove, and always go with dudes like I got nothing to lose. I got a glass, go fill it up with booze. I'm the man, let's see you try and fill these shoes. Them's a 10 and a half, okay 10s. My foot's still up your ass when I kick you again. I'm like Chachi and the Fonz combined. I keep it cool when I'm out there on my grind. Precipitation forms inside of my mind, but anticipation from the crowd seems to slow down time. I'm like a coke dealer, never looking behind. I'm just that cool when I deliver my lines. I'm so cool like ice. I'm just so nice, motherfucker. Dice, motherfucker. Life's past as we get older, but I still got the iceberg shoulders. I'm so cool like ice, motherfucker. So nice, motherfucker. Dice, motherfucker. Life's past as we get older, but I still got the iceberg shoulders.
And you people, you think fame is great. Sucks. They don't want me for me. This girl keeps going.
How are my friends ever gonna believe that I really met you?
Oh! Here's your receipt.
Nice, nice. Is that off the, you got that track on the best of?
That's not on the best of, believe it or not.
Ah.
So it shows you what kind of quality is on the best of.
That's right. So that means they're going to have to buy, get the other ones too.
Yeah, buy Loma Prieta, buy One More Breath. There's only 3 of them up on iTunes due to legal reasons, but anybody that knows how to get at me, you can get the other 2. And I also did a collaboration with this guy, The Last Brain, who I signed to my personal label. He's a producer. He produces most of my tracks. And he produced a couple of the tracks that you heard tonight. So Cool, the one I'm about to do in a little bit, that older track, which was the that cut up sample.
Right.
I mean, that's a hard hitting track. I like that one. So we got Pete Tao right next to me again, and speaking of videos, we're gonna be doing one for that one So Cool that you just heard. I'm trying to get Dice Man to be in it, believe it or not. So
I don't think he's doing much lately, isn't he?
Well, he had that show on VH1, and it just wasn't all that well received, and VH1 has a weird way of bringing people on TV when they're in a bad place in life.
Right.
And I think they just did that to him. His dream was to sell out the Garden again, and I don't know if he did it or not, but, more power to him. He's done it before.
Yeah.
Not many people can say that.
Seriously.
So about this video, I mean, Pete Tao will have to explain that.
Right. So, that we've shot some for that already. That was the stuff on the roof, actually, that we got with the sun. And the sun was featured. I think it was front and center. Actually, it was right behind you, but it was a strong component of this video here. But then we got the stuff in the dojo down in Fight Club, down in the basement. That's got some action, man. I think this video is a lot different tone than the other one. It's a bit more, it's more fun, man. It's more funny. Show off your comedic side.
In your face?
In your face. But this is when we were driving for this shot that we were driving the Ferrari through the hills. Oh, yeah. And that's when the guardrail appeared in the center of the lane. The guardrail
just came out of nowhere, right?
Yeah. You look away for 10 seconds, and you almost get into a car crash. So don't take your eyes off the road. I know there's a lot of
those things creep out.
Yeah, there's a lot of reasons to take your eyes off the road. There's a lot of distractions.
Right. And they're hard to focus on when you're doing over 120.
They really have become more difficult.
Go by so fast.
Yeah.
So you're always looking kind of behind you, because you passed it by the time you'll see it.
And you can't drive and Peter can't drive in the first place. So
I can't drive worth Ish.
Ish is right. So should we get into something else live, Big Chief?
Let's do it.
All right, this one's called I Don't Want to Be Right, and this is going back to that sentimental A.B.S. that some people have, come to meet. Everybody has various sides to their personality, and when you can be something like a rapper or a singer like that, and you got an alias, I mean, that just brings a whole other side and a whole split personality that maybe you haven't explored before. But I don't know why I'm babbling like that. Can we run that track? This song is dedicated to any couple that goes separate ways in the morning. Another day waking up to an alarm. 2 minutes after 6 in the morning. For 20 minutes it's like a tornado just hit that goes by so quick while you're grabbing your ish. Then you're out the door, disappear. I can still hear your heels on the stairs. I run to the window while you get on the train. I'm about to turn away when I see you wave. Yo, baby, have a nice day. As if you can actually hear what I'm trying to say. Then you nod and lip sync, okay. Thinking I'll miss you today as the train rolls away. You're my wife, I want you to do good in life. You leave in the morning and I don't see you till night. Say work will pay off, I bet you're right. But when you leave when it's dark out, I don't see the light. I know your success is all part of our plan, but I can't stand watching you work so hard for the man. To the man. True story. Nope, nope, nope. We find time to flex a little power in the sheets, even though you're working 60 hours a week. Still haven't lost any techniques, still never at a loss when we sit down and speak. You're tired but still value our conversation, doing your part to help build our foundation. See you bust your ass for a corporation. Now 4 years later we ain't had a vacation. I'm not here asking for an explanation. I know you've been putting in work since graduation, keeping no limitations on expectations. So congratulations on a transformation. I got admiration for your determination and nothing but the utmost appreciation. If all you get out of this is just one statement, let it be this: yo, I'll be right here waiting. I know your success is all part of our plan, but I can't stand watching you work so hard for the man. Nope, nope. Yeah, it's A.B.S. shutting it down on KZSU 90.1. What's up, Stanford? If you know where the spot's at, come down. I don't know why I said that, but stay home.
Yeah, I think they got to study. It's finals.
Yeah, get your final on. Hopefully we're providing a little break from finals. I used to go to school myself, and those were no fun.
No, not at all. So how long you been married for?
I've been married for 2 years. 2.5? 3? I'm sorry, Amy. No, since July 17th, 07.
Oh, nice. So,
yeah, wow. And, first kid, I want to have more.
Yeah.
But I can't speak for her. Maybe when I move into my mansion, we'll discuss it. But, thanks for having me, man.
Oh, yeah, it's been a pleasure. It's totally been a pleasure having you.
Yeah, maybe I'll come back someday, huh?
Definitely.
So let's shut it down with my another song called Few Can. This is to everybody listening here, everybody that has supported A.B.S. over the years. Don't think it goes unrecognized. Just want to say thank you. Big shout out to my wife and family, by the way. Thanks for holding it down while I'm out on the street. I've been getting mad love since the album release. Without you listening, it feels incomplete. Got tracks I know will keep you on the edge of your seat. Hot like blacktop in 90-degree heat. Got in sticky situations, no way to retreat. Paid all my dues in full and kept the receipt. Good friends with success, still haven't met defeat. My head stuck in the clouds like I left my feet. Fans aren't just behind me, they're next to me. Support got me smoking songs like I'm puffing a beat. I'm a hungry MC and I'm dying to eat. tighten up my style, snipped all the loose ends. All this support made me a new man. Work wonders on the mic like only few can. Tonight's dedicated to all my true fans. Big thanks to Big Chief and KZSU for having me. Most of all, I want to thank you listening.
Nice. So was that your last track? Was that your last one, or you got something else?
Yeah, I guess I gotta get home, man.
So one more time with the upcoming show.
So upcoming show, there's actually two. One on the 15th of January, one on the 16th of January. The one on the 15th is a place called Barcode in Taipei, Taiwan. The 16th, I can't remember the name of the venue, but that's also in Taiwan too. So America, you gotta wait for A.B.S. But until then, go cop my albums on absmusic.net or search A.B.S. on iTunes. You could search up A.B.S. One More Breath, A.B.S. Loma Prieta, A.B.S. The Toast, which is the newest one. If you don't have any of my music, go get The Toast. That's the one to get. That's the best of.
Just start right with the best.
Yeah, start with the best and work your way back. That's usually how it happens when people blow up.
Right.
The people will buy the latest album with that one single on it. In my case, maybe older. Who knows? And then they go back and buy the other stuff, And once I'm dead, man, my album sales are through the roof then.
Yeah, unfortunately, if you listen to commercial radio, the radio song is like the only good song they have on the record.
Yeah, usually. The people putting together the albums know what they're doing.
Yeah.
And they know it's going to appeal to a mass audience, and that's probably why I haven't hit it off so big. Not to say I'm small time, but I'm not I'm not Dr. Dre. And the reason behind that is because I make music for myself, I make music for my friends, I make music for my fans, and I don't make music for the radio, even though I love coming to the radio stations and doing what I do. Obviously without radio, a lot of people wouldn't be heard out there these days, but, I like small stations, I like college stations because they let me be me.
Yeah. That's
they
why.
let me play what I want to play, and the rest of you, this is a clean, no cursing. I'm looking at a sign right now that says, please, no cursing, so I'm going to abide by that.
Yeah, otherwise they'll shut us down.
Yeah, and what are you going to do, throw me out of here? I already did them all. So F. No. Pita, you got anything else to say before we shut it down?
Do you have a website or anything you want to promote?
Oh yeah, they should check out your website, ABS Music at .net. Yeah. Yeah,
that's real natural right off his tongue. You can tell he says that like once every hour.
Yeah.
You can also follow me on Twitter, twitter.com/skullneckexec. I don't really mess with Facebook or those other ones, but I'm digital enough where you can find me if you need to.
There you go. All right.
So thanks again, Big Chief.
Hey, thanks again for coming down and filling in last minute.
All right, man. We're going to be outside, so just follow the smoke screen, people.
There you go. So stick around, KZSU. Got someone coming up. We got Adam coming up at 10 o'clock. He's going to do it to you until midnight. Until then, I'm going to play you some stuff. Here's a little thing called Dope Style.
Dope Style.